Good morning, Belen. I'm Diego Romero.
And I'm Gabriel Pupo. Welcome to this edition of WBLN for Thursday, March 28th, 2019.
Belen just launched Be Connected, a website where all Belen alumni can stay connected to all the events happening in Belen throughout the year. If you register early, you can win a camera, AirPods, or even Belen fan gear. To read more about the Be Connected platform, go to the Belen website.
This Saturday, March 30th, Belen Jesuit will be hosting the annual service event, Helping Hands. Volunteers will be in assembly lines packaging food for the needy people in Burkina Faso in Africa. Our record for the 2018 year Helping Hands event was over 200,000 meals. If you are interested in joining students across Miami in this service event to raise that number for this year, meet with us at 8 a.m. in the central patio to start the day with mass and breakfast for the volunteers and moderators from schools like Carrollton, Columbus, and Lourdes.
We now move to Julian Ramos, who has the latest on the U.S. meeting with Juan Guaido's wife.
Yesterday morning, Fabiano Rosales met with Vice President Pence and President Trump in the Oval Office. Fabiano Rosales is the wife of the Venezuelan opposition leader, Juan Guaido. Rosales was invited to the White House in an attempt to gather support for the crisis in Venezuela. The United States was the first country to formally recognize Guaido as the rightful president of Venezuela. During the meeting, Trump stated, open quote, "We're with Venezuela. What's happening there should not be happening," close quote.
Stepping forward, recognized by the National Assembly, Juan Guaido is the only legitimate president of Venezuela. Venezuela is in crisis. After years of dictatorship and oppression, 9 out of 10 people in Venezuela live in poverty. 3 million people in Venezuela have fled their country under the brutal regime of Nicolas Maduro.
Thank you, Julian. We move now to Nick Perez-Abreu with the latest on the grounding of Boeing 72.
Thank you, guys. In the wake of 2 deadly plane crashes, Boeing unveiled an overhaul to the system software of its 737 MAX aircraft. It's the most direct attempt to fix an element of the plane's original design that investigators believe led to the recent disasters. This as lawmakers scrutinize the relationship between Boeing and the federal government. The Federal Aviation Administration is planning changes to aviation safety oversight. Acting FAA Administrator Dan Ewell will tell Senate members that the organization's oversight approach needs to evolve following 2 fatal Boeing 737 MAX 8 crashes. This according to prepared testimony obtained by CNN. Elwell's prepared statement also defends the FAA's initial call to keep its 737 flight after the second crash, saying the agency didn't see systematic performance issues with the craft.
He should have been thinking, what reason was there to not ground the aircraft? Not what reason there was to ground it, but what reason is there to keep it flying? And that is a change in philosophy, and it needs to be examined not only by him personally, but by the organization.
The planes were grounded a few days later after investigators turned in additional information. An FAA spokesman declined to comment on any oversight changes.
Boeing is a world-class company. They are one of the finest companies in the world. And we are confident that Boeing will find a solution.
National Transportation Safety Board Chairman Robert Sumwalt is also set to testify Wednesday. He will tell the committee that his organization is looking into the U.S. design certification process to ensure any deficiencies are captured and addressed.
Your weather for today: cloudy skies, 79 degrees, and a 20% chance of rain. In the evening, it will go to the high 60s with cloudy skies. Throughout the week, the weather will sit pretty much in the low 80s, with the weather varying throughout the week. That's all for your weather. Now on to sports.
Javi, it was a terrible outing for the varsity volleyball team yesterday as they took on Columbus. Here at home, the team couldn't get it going, losing 3 sets. The varsity track and field team won the Belen home meet number 3. Event winners were David Leyva, 110 meters hurdles, Donald Cheney, 100 and 200 meters, Diego Gomez, the 1600, and Michael Sanchez, the 800. The Wolverines continued with Sebastian Roa with the 3,200 and Alexander Blanco on pole vault, Nick Patricia's discus, and Ian Johnson on shot put. The 4x1, the 4x4, and the 4x8. That's all the sports for today, and now back to Diego at the desk.
Thank you, Adrian. Remember to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm Diego Romero.
And I'm Gabriel Pupo.
Have a wonderful day, Wolverines.